Welcome guys, I want to show you guys the trade I took this week on my pairs. I literally caught up with multiple trades on my pairs this week. So if you're new on this particular channel, do well to subscribe on this channel, like this video, put your comment section on what you think about this video. And if you're interested to join this WhatsApp group where I teach, and the class is coming up on October starting by 6. That's when the class will be starting. If you're interested to join that class, make sure you click on the link on the description to join the class. The fee, $100 is the fee. So if you're interested to join the class, click on the link on the description and join the WhatsApp group where the class is going to be starting. So talking about the pairs I traded this particular week, starting from Euro USD. So I can actually tell you that this is a bullish trend, and you can actually understand what I'm saying. And this is where my Telegram channel, where I have just few people yet, we are not that much yet, but if you're interested to join the Telegram channel, just comment I'm interested on your Telegram channel and I'm going to be giving you my link. But the link on the description is actually the link to the class group, right? The class coming up on October. So payment already started, so I'm just waiting up for members to get around 30 or 20 people before October 6, and the class is gonna be starting. So let's just talk about what we are here to do, right? So talking about the trend, you can actually understand that we actually have just three major direction moves of the market, which you can actually understand that this particular move is what we call a trend to the upside, or bullish to the upside, or long, whichever one you can actually understand it with, right? So this is actually a uptrend for me, and whenever you see something like this, it means that you should just keep on working with the directional bias the market is giving to us. And what you have to understand about this particular strategy, which is structures, is when you know your bias, you can actually know how to trade. So this is why, and the main reason you are supposed to click on the link on the description to join the class. So this is what we are going to be calling a long. So this is a long trend. Yes, and we also have another trend. We actually call this a bearish trend, or short trend, or move to the downside, depending on the kind of name you feel like giving it at that particular moment, right? So you can actually understand and tell that this is what bearish trend. So we have a bearish trend, and whenever we spot a bearish trend or short trend, it means we are gonna be looking out for direction to the downside, right? And we also have the final trend, which is consolidation, which is market going from resistance to support and support to resistance, like returning to a key level where it took a buy or a sell from. So this is actually a ranging market, whichever name you feel like calling it. So this is actually the three major directions we always look out for on the chart. But for me, I actually like trading two major moves, which is the uptrend and the downtrend. I'm not actually that good on consolidation pairs. Like, I can actually beat my chest that consolidation pairs can actually give me S sells, right? I can actually take some S sells on consolidation pairs. But when it comes to directional bias, by market giving me either an uptrend or a downtrend, I am actually good on that, right? I can actually missing on that particular trend means that market is not just good that day, or the fundamentals are in charge at the particular moment, because I focus on only my technical trade, right? Technical analysis move. So that's basically what I do. So this is the trade let me just delete this. This is the trade I actually caught on Euro USD, and we're going to be focusing on uptrend, which is what is occurring on this particular circle. If you look very much well on this particular place now, you can understand that we are up in trend. So we are bullish on this particular trend. And one thing I always tell you people on my videos is to make sure you know how to find your trend. So I already know how to find my trend, and I actually use what is happening currently and aligning it together with the directional bias to get myself a trend, or get myself a set that will pay me off on the chart, right? So I'm going to be showing you guys the trades that just occurred This was actually, I think, a day before yesterday that I caught up with this trade, right? So I actually have another trade which I took today, and you can see where the market respected, aligning together with the trend. You can see very well how am I talking about, why did I say it's aligning together with the trend. You can actually understand that market tipped. You can see all of them are just aligning together with the trend. You can see very well all of them are just the same, respecting the trend, following the trend, giving you the same direction bias. And this is a fake out. I always tell you guys that whenever you see either a two head or three leg out of the line, is actually fake out. You don't need to be panicking about that. You should know about that by now. And you can see once market tip that line, and you look out for your way of trading on the lower time frame, take it to the upside. As simple as that. You can see how it's just playing out very currently and very, very respectful. So these trades are trade I took throughout. I didn't miss any trade here. Like, the only day I didn't trade is the day I know that market is not yet on my level, or the day just like here that actually gave us a fake out. I didn't trade on this particular date, right? Because of what? My structure did not actually come out on the lower time frame, and I didn't actually see a reason of taking the trades. But you can see very much here that if I see my setup, I'm taking my trade. If I see my setup, I'm taking my trade. And I actually traded on almost all my pairs. Right now, I'm going to be waiting for market to tip a level. So if market comes back to a level and give us a structure to the upside from the lower time frame, I'm taking that short from that level to this particular level. So that is what I'm looking at on Euro USD. Let me show you something on gold. So you can actually see the same method, the same thing. Just know how to find your bias or find where the market is pushing to. So you can see the structure giving us here that we are what? Bullish in trend. So whenever you are bullish in trend, the only thing you need to do is what? Follow the simple guidelines, follow the simple rules, know how to follow the trend. Once you know how to follow the trend, you can actually become profitable, right? You can actually become profitable. I don't know if you guys are getting it clear or understanding what I'm saying. So just like here, I have a setup here, but before having this setup, I actually spotted what the directional bias, and I can actually tell that this particular level is gonna be holding. That was how I caught this trade and stepped in some trades. So let me show you what I saw on 2 hours time frame. So you can see here, taking out my tools from this level, you can actually understand that this is a key level where the market is relaxing. It's just like what I'm telling you guys, that make sure that the market is relaxing or rejecting from a key level aligned with the directional bias that you have on your higher time frame. Once it's giving you that push and that respect, you just need to start looking out for opportunities to take trades. That was how simple I took this trade, and I'm going to be holding this trade till it gets to that particular level. And this trade, I'm holding it for 1:12 RR. That is 1:12 risk to reward, and this is the key level I used, right, from this particular level. So I was able to catch up with this trade on gold. So I don't know why it's so difficult for you people to actually spot directional bias on your trades. Same thing occurs on US 30, right? So I want to show you guys something on US 30 as well. You can actually see they are all happening here. This is a major, and all this move I actually caught them, right? So that is why I'm very much happy. I say whenever it's all about uptrend or downtrend, I'm good at that. But when it comes to consolidations, I'm not naturally good. I can't tell for consolidations. But when it comes to directional bias of being bullish or being bearish, man, I can kill that. I'm not actually scared of taking any trade. That's why you can actually see me stocking in multiple trade. So I'm going to be showing you guys the trade I took on gold. I didn't even close. I'm not yet out of that trade, right? I'm still active. So because I believe the market is still gonna hit to the TP. Now let me show you the one on BTC, right? No matter, BTC is still gonna be buying on Saturday, right? So it's still gonna be buying on Saturday. You can see very much that we are still bullish in trend. is a simple thing to see and understand. And these are my pairs, right? So these are my pairs. You must know how to follow your trend and know how to read your candles on your chart depending on the pair you are trading. So majorly what I trade is BTC USD and BTC USD, Euro USD, stuffs like that relating to USD. So you can actually see everything by yourself on this particular place, and you can actually tell that this is Euro USD, like I said, and you can actually tell what the market is giving. So I'm trying to break things down to you guys right now. You must make sure that the market is aligning with your directional bias. Do you understand? Key level closest to your directional bias. If the key level is not close to your directional bias, don't take it. Just like this trade on the 1 hour time frame, I can actually spot my liquidity after market tipping my flow. This is where I confirmed the trend by using my reverse entry model. Now this is what I have: a lower low, lower high, a lower low, a lower high, right? So a lower low again, sorry, this is a lower low, lower high, and this is lower low, and market shifted structure on this particular level, right? Not only taking out structure but taking out 2 consecutive high, which is double break of structure to the upside. And this, after giving us that, where was you can see that there's no other candles apart from this particular level. That was why here was the inducement, and that was the only candle that was able to pull in, and after the market tipped the key level and bought from there, right? So I actually deleted this because this was not where the entry, that was not how the set was. I was using here to explain something to one of my students privately. So if you are interested to join that class, make sure you click. The class is coming up on 6 October. If you are not there, you're going to be missing a lot for yourself. The fee is not much, it's just $100. So this was what happened on this particular place. You can see the structure after coming out from the chart. You can see the structure it gave us there, and you can see how it looks so simple and understanding. So knowing your directional bias and knowing everything about the trend is what thing you need to know. So now inside here, the only thing we are always needed to see is what the key level closer to liquidity. Here you can see that we have order block on that particular level, and we have breaker block on that particular level. Then after the breaker block that we have, what next are we seeing, right? Is this not your inducement? And this is the order block, and this is breaker block, and this is breaker block, the one closest to breaker block is the one closest to where the inducement. So since you spot the market on your inducement, this is the best place for you to stock in some trades. So in my next video, I'm going to be showing you guys the easiest way to understand the market is going to hold on that particular key level or that particular spot. So I've been getting so many kind of comments, people telling me that their own POIs doesn't used to hold trades. So I'm going to be showing you things to notice before stocking in some trades on my next video. So make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and comment what you think about it or what you want me to talk about, and I'm going to be doing that for you. So that was how I caught this trade, and I was able to hold it to TP. Same thing happened here. Just shifting market structure, inducement, wait for market to come back to my POI, I took my trade, and the same thing happens again and again. It's just repeating. This place was just like fucking rubbish. I didn't actually take that trade there. So you can see something just occurred every single time. You can see how simple it is and how we have been actually be holding trades. So this is very much simple, very very simple, and I've actually been hitting a lot of profits from this particular place. It's very simple and very genuine to understand. So just like what is happening here, so you can see very much here. If I delete this box and put up a line to show you guys that it's actually aligning together with the trend. Do you understand? So it must align together with your trend. So I don't know how you guys trade your own structures liquidity, but I make sure I'm seeing this thing on the key level. So let me show you something on the lower time frame right now. So coming to a lower time frame, you want to understand that this is the key level market is respecting. And what the market give us here, market give us what? A shift in market structure, first pullback, and after first pullback pushed up. And if I didn't see any other block or any this thing, I'm just gonna wait for market to take out liquidity, and which market did and gave us to TP. And the same thing occurs every single time. Same thing, same movement, same strategy, same move. Why is this so difficult? It's not difficult, bro. It's not difficult, guys. So this is very simple thing. That's why I say if you want to understand it more and make it easy for you, you can actually click and join the class coming up on October, right? So October is few days or few weeks from now. October will come up, and 6 we are starting, right? Once we are up to 30 or 20 members, we start class from that particular spot. Do you understand? So talking about it right here, you can see I actually needed to catch up with some trades I think yesterday, and the trend was what? Bullish. And after then I spotted what a 1 hour respecting key levels and following the trend, right? So whenever I make analyzing with 1 hour, my entering place or looking out for an entry opportunity should be my what? 5 minutes, and which is what the market gave me right there, right? Sorry. You can see very much here the market gave us a key level. A market was shifted structure, first pullback out of that first time and pushed up, came back, was not able to tip us in, and pushed up again and started consolidating and pushing up, coming down, pushing up, coming down, and market attempts to our entering again for the second time, but this time was not able to like touch us, and that was the particular last low that it created and hit the TP. And if this market should come back to this particular spot again, it's not safe anymore, because it's actually either it's gonna stock us out, or stuff like that, crazy things like that. So the same thing occurs on gold, which you can actually see very, very much here. A simple move. I spotted a key level. Let me take it from the place I took the trade. So you can see very much here that I spotted a key level, and after a key level, and I spotted I spotted the level and sweep of liquidity, pushed up, break of structure, market came back to the level, and after coming back to the level, I stepped down to the lower time frame, and I'm going to be showing you guys where I took this trade from, right? And how far, which you are seeing very much here by the side of this video. This is when I took the trade, and this is where we are, and this is the profit I made from the trade. And stuff like that is very, very, very simple. So this place did not actually give us a structures looking very clear, but you already know the bias. So since you know the bias, you just need to wait for market to take us something like liquidity. You stake in some trade. That was what I did here, and I'm gonna be holding this to TP. Very, 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 very sure that market is going to hit my TP. Right now we're just running a fib 1:8, and I'm still holding it to 1:12. So I'm having 1:12 targets right there. So I believe this video is actually helpful, and I believe you guys learned something from this video. So make sure you like this video, subscribe, and comment what you think about the video. And if you want to learn this my way of trading, you can actually click on the link on the description and join the class coming up on October. The fees there is just $100, like I said earlier. It's not quite cost. So